Hi, I'm Rick Kaler. Thanks for joining me. Suppose that you retired last year and you've been getting your house ready to sell. Maybe you want to downsize, or perhaps you intend to give up shoveling snow and move to a warmer climate. Or suppose you recently made a career move that includes relocating to a different part of the country. Given the economic and emotional uncertainties around the COVID-19 pandemic, is it really a good idea to follow through with your plans? What is reasonable to expect from the real estate market? Now, my experience, it spans about 40 years, is that it often takes the real estate market's time to respond to an economic downturn or a crash in the stock market. What I find happens immediately is that banks tighten lending requirements. So this reduces demand, as many buyers can't qualify for loans anymore. Those qualified buyers who can want an immediate discount off the list price. Sellers are insulted by the low offers coming from buyers because the comparable sales that they're relying on support the sale prices prior to the downturn. There haven't been any recent sales to say otherwise. So as a result, we get kind of a checkmate, a stagnation in the markets for a few months as nothing much happens. If you do need to relocate for a new job or have other strong reasons why you must buy or sell, well, you need to proceed with your plans and do the best you can. If you don't have to buy or sell immediately, you might be well advised to wait a little bit. Several months from now, the price of that retirement home you want to buy might have fallen significantly, but of course, the home you want to sell will drop in value as well. What I would suggest is, while you're waiting, to stay on top of what's happening with home prices, keeping in mind that real estate markets vary significantly in different areas. Real estate is always local. So the good news may be that the decline in your portfolio, your stock portfolio, may match or be less than the decline in real estate prices. It's also possible that the decline in real estate prices may be different between the two areas that you might be looking at. So my hunch is that eventually the market will hit a new equilibrium. I mean, I think that's a given. Sellers that want to sell will become more willing to sell at the new lower prices. How low those prices will go, it's kind of anybody's guess. 5%, 10%, or even maybe 25% as in 2009. We just don't know. That's going to depend really on many factors, including how much damage is done to the economy before a highly effective drug or a vaccine is found. What we are told is that the initial phase of this economic downturn is on par with the steepest recession and even the Great Depression. If a medical breakthrough for either a treatment or a vaccine occurs within the next few months, this might keep a depression at bay, and we could experience a normal recession or possibly a deep recession. It would be a mistake, however, to count on such a breakthrough immediately, but the possibilities are there. Some researchers in England have raised the possibility of having an effective vaccine by September and are already in trials. The stock market rose significantly a week or so ago after reports that an Ebola virus drug named remdesivir seemed to be very effective in reversing the COVID-19 symptoms in 111 of 113 people with serious cases. Even though we are in unprecedented times, there are some historical fundamentals that we probably can rely on. We know we will eventually find a vaccine or a treatment. We know we will move into a new normal. We just don't know when. At some point, buyers who must buy and sellers who must sell will start driving the real estate market, and activity will pick up and reappear. In 3 to 6 months, I'm guessing there's going to be some new data on sales that will start to give some indication as to how long this is going to last, how low prices might go. Lenders and buyers and sellers may not like it, but they will eventually accept the new data as reality. In my experience, it takes about a year for a new market to develop and for everyone to become comfortable with the new normal. Will that happen again? We don't know. But I think what we do know is that there will be a little time of readjustment until we find out exactly what the new normal is when it comes to real estate prices. Thanks for joining me.